In the news tonight, voters say they will hold their elected leaders accountable.
We hold our leaders accountable for the job that they are being appointed to do.
So we're looking for a better year, a better future.
And police probing murder of businessman's son. As Guyanese turn out to vote for their local representatives at this year's local government elections, many of those who cast their ballots plan on holding those elected accountable. From Kitty to Sophia, All Boys Town, South Ramville, Pleasance, and over at St. John's College, the turnout was relatively low.
Local government means to me the safety of the community and proper roads, proper garbage disposal, transparency in the community, making sure that all the community funds are that the rates and taxes we pay are going to good use.
But the hope is that, we move forward and we're able to get these things done properly and effectively, and we hold our leaders accountable for the job that they are being appointed to do.
To see the community and the country go good.
Our neighborhood need to be better kept and stuff. That's the reason. Other than that, I have no other reason.
Well, I feel so great, to be voting for my community. I feel so proud of myself.
I want to see them do the right thing. Just the right thing I want to see them do.
Opinion or concern that you have, you take into consideration of it and not feel pressured into doing it just because you want to follow any group.
I just want to clean up the city and let everybody live as one.
And no matter who you give vote to, we got to look for righteousness and we got to stand up for the truth.
So we're looking for a better year, a better future for the kids.
For some, the process went smoothly. Others spoke of some hiccups.
Wow, they had me pushing around. Yes, it was difficult. Yeah, they got it from one room to the next and one room to the next. Now when we go, they said they're not finding my name. And so I asked him, what you got to do now? You got to tell me. He left stand up and start looking after somebody else. Then the girl said one person at a time. Say one person at a time. So he left the person and he started looking after me. Then the other girl found my name and another paper and they called me back.
Running around and get to class.
Well, this is the first time I really have a little, because I got one girl really checking out your name. Lucky to get somebody in that place now.
I think it's very slow, man. Things are not, to me, organized because come here, a old man like me, I walk till over so then find it, I come back here, But other to do, I don't know.
The leaders of the two main political parties, Barrow Jack Dio of the People's Progressive Party and Aubrey Norton of the APNU, cast their ballots early this morning, and both were confident of doing well at the polls.
Voter turnout, as expected, would be low. We know that it would be low. We've spoken about this on the campaign. We said the PPP is fighting against complacency, not so much against apathy in many areas. And when you're incumbent particularly, you get a low turnout. The last elections, the turnout was just around 30% in 2018. And so you would have a low turnout generally across the country, but notwithstanding the low turnout, we do extremely well. PPP, we'd have a landslide victory in most of the, a significant number, the majority of the local government areas being contested.
More than confident, we did the work. I believe politics is groundwork, not flags in the air, etc. And we did the required groundwork in this constituency. I think we have a good candidate and people will support the candidate. And so I am 99.9% convinced that we will win the constituency. The same. I think we have done the work in Georgetown, regardless of the bribery and all the things the PPP became involved in. I think the people of Georgetown are sensible. Barring any illegalities, I don't even see them having a chance of winning Georgetown.
Some of those contesting in the various constituencies said they have put in the work and are constantly working to ensure voters go out to the polls to cast their ballot.
I'm very confident, very much confident, as you could see. There is no sad face, everything is just smiling, you know.
Of course, we're very confident that we'll be able to do well in this constituency and in Georgetown as well.
Lots of things that needed to be done, but you had to do it as a group. You can't go as an individual and try to create an impact on the city council.
We had some issues with the listing that GCOM has because some persons were not finding names. It was a bit, back and forth. It was a bit frustrating for some, especially some of the older folks, right? But we would have steadfast with them. We made sure that we found their names and clear up with the little issues that they have.
There are a lot of issues to deal with at the city level. I give it my best shot, and I encourage whoever be the mayor, whether he or she, to work with central government. I always call on central government, let us work together, because I believe we can achieve great things.
Meanwhile, GCOM Commissioner Says Gunrad said the systems put in place by the Commission were working well from all reports.
Of course, these are not universal reports. These are sporadic reports that we're receiving, and so far, nothing of substance has come as an issue.
Drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime, extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
Team Extra and the one-man bands present the band's birthday. Celebrating 30 years of one-man band in Guyana. 10 of the best one-man bands all across Guyana and New York for one night, one stage on Saturday the 24th of June 2023 at the National Park. Side attraction, Granny performs live. Dancing competition, walls 30,000. Dance hall 30,000. The oldest couple at the party wins $30,000. Early bird $1,500. Wow, stocks last. Ticket location, White Castle Fish Shop, Just Your Size Boutique, Orange Walk, Fireside Grill, Highway Cafe, Suicide Junction, and Extra Beer, Stabic Market location. Compliments of Fireside Grill and Chill and Extra Beer. The band's birthday.
I'm Anshul. I'm the manager over here at Brooklyn Institute of Vocational Training. We provide home health aid training here. For that, we have flexible classes, which includes morning, evening, and the weekend class. You can choose any class, whichever is convenient for you. Also, this career is now at the peak. This career pay rate increases from 1909 till up to 2109 now. I speak different languages, which includes Hindi, Punjabi, Urdu, Bangla, and our certificate is recognized all over the New York because we are licensed from Board of Education. Once you graduated from our school, you can work with any agency anywhere in New York. Our address is 110-05 Liberty Avenue, Queens. Guys, I know the name is Brooklyn Institute, but we are located in Queens. I repeat the address, 110-05 Liberty Avenue, Queens. 11419 is our zip code, and my number is 929-386-0092. If you have any questions, you can always call me, and I will be happy to answer all your questions. Don't forget to check our website, www.myBrooklyninstitute.com. Come join our school and get home health aid certificate, as we like to believe changing lives one student at a time.
Police are investigating an alleged murder that occurred at an apartment building at Regent and Cummins Streets today. Dead is Demindra Deonot. Reports are that he was allegedly strangled. Deonot was renting an apartment at the top flat of the business place. When reporters got to the scene, the police were conducting their investigations. The body was later removed by undertakers of the Memorial Gardens Funeral Home. Deonot's parents are the owner of the popular Niches Flower Land. His father was, however, seen in the back of the police vehicle in handcuffs. It is not clear if the man was arrested as a suspect in the crime. Police sources told this newscast that he reported his son's death to the police. An uncle of Deonot said he last saw him on Saturday.
I saw him on Saturday. He came to the store. He's come every afternoon and lock up and stuff. And I do sometimes bring him home and stuff in the afternoon. On Saturday I didn't see him till after lunch. So I asked his father, said I didn't see him. Oh, you come. And then a little after he come about 1 o'clock. I said, so what happened, bro? You text late. Yeah, man. And he downloaded a flash drive for me, what we supposed to do for me. And I see quiet all the time, and close at 3:30, and my father take him home. That's the last time I saw him.
And what happened today?
I don't know, I just got a message that he died. So I just come here now to see what's going on.
The police are continuing their investigations. The killing of a young soldier by a colleague this morning at Base Camp Stevenson to Mary is on the investigation. The Army in a press statement said Private Trevon Damon was shot by a fellow rank while the two were performing security duties. He was rushed to the Diamond Hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. The Army said the police have since commenced an investigation into the killing, but said it appears to be an isolated incident and does not reflect on the overall discipline and professionalism of its ranks. Further, the Army said that a board of inquiry will be convened to investigate the circumstances that led to the fatal shooting of Private Damon. However, multiple sources at Base Camp Stevenson said prior to the fatal shooting of Damon, he and the suspect had a disagreement, resulting in the suspect sustaining an injury to his head, after which Damon was shot. According to the statement, Brigadier Omar Khan, officers and ranks extended condolences to the parents and family of Damon, and that efforts will be in place to ensure that they receive all the necessary support.
Running late and can't wait to the gate? We got you. The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited has introduced a fast and easier way to make payments to your accounts through the GT&T mobile money services. Here's how. Click on the MMG app. Under Services, select Pay Bills. When you are there, look for the Financial Institution option. Once that is done, select Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited to pay your loan or make payments to your savings. Payments to the credit union made easier. GPSCCU, the credit union you can bank on.
Team Extra presents Creek Swag 2023 live on stage from Trinidad and Tobago. Lady Lava.
Yeah, we don't know it's Lady Lava, Queen of the Freak, and I will be live in Guyana on the 2nd of July. Aziza, Kusta, Linden Highway, I'll come out and represent.
Lady Lava.
You have a girl well I like him more. You have a girl well I like him more.
Granny.
No push back, snap this. Don't let me give you some bumper.
Granny.
Miss Grippy. Miss Grip. Miss Grippy.
On Sunday, July 2nd at Aziza Kuza Creek. Early bird tickets $1,500 while stocks last. Ticket location: White Castle Fish Shop, Just Your Size Boutique, Orange Walk, Fireside Grill, Highway Cafe, Suicide Junction, and Extra Beer, Stavic Market location. Compliments of Fireside Grill and Extra Energy Drink.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say wash your soap powder, wash clothes so nice. Wash your soap powder, leave your clothes color bright. Wash your soap powder, leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks for wash your soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright, have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Wash your soap powder, wash clothes so nice. Wash your soap powder, leave your clothes color bright. Wash your soap powder, have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabrook Market.
As a fireman who was wanted for the murder of a young mechanic, Jalil Liao, was arrested Sunday morning in Bubis. The suspect, John Kennedy, known as Big John or Double Clip, was also found with an illegal firearm and matching rounds. Liao, a mechanic of Dennis Street, Campbellville, Georgetown, was shot 4 times to his back and chest on January 2nd, 2021 by 2 armed suspects. The incident occurred while the young man was hanging out with a group of friends in Beefy Sapphire. After the first set of shots were fired at Liao, he tried to escape, but the suspects gave chase and fired more shots at him. The shooter then fired another shot at a bystander, Brandon Smith, who was standing on the side of the road. The bullet grazed Smith on his upper right hand, and he fled the scene. Kennedy was identified by residents, and the police issued a wanted bulletin for him. Thereafter, on Sunday, police acting on information arrested him in New Amsterdam. The man was reportedly walking along Main Street when the police were alerted and took him into custody. Kennedy's last known address was listed as Lot 751, Field A, Section B, Sapphire, Greater Georgetown. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.